Hi, I just wanted to share with you some of the fun that I have had this week while playing with Pyramid Analytics. One of the key things that I know many users find is that data analytics can be quite intimidating, can be quite frightening. And I just wanted to share some of the joy that I've had this week by using natural query language and chatbots within Pyramid and discovering how incredibly easy it is to build a query or build a report by using these bits of functionality. So let's have a go. So in here, I can either record or I can write. So I'm just going to say that I would like to show the sales and quantity, and you can see that it's trying to show me the measures and the dimensions which are within this particular query, which is great, by country. Okay, so that's what I want it to show me. Now it does give me a pile of suggestions underneath about how and what I could ask for, but this is what I'm going to put in here. And then the visualization itself will be created and generated using the natural query language. So just watch to see what it does. So Pyramid works out the most obvious visualization that it thinks really fits what I've asked, which is great. I'm just going to minimize our little chatbot here. And what you can see is that I've got the color, which is representative of quantity, and the size of my circles are representative of sales. So it's given me exactly what I wanted. But I can carry on playing, and I can carry on playing by using little chat box and using completely natural language. And so if I would like to say, actually, I want to change this to a metrics grid. So show as a there we go. It's done exactly what I wanted it to do. So it's given me the country, the quantity, and the sales in an easier PATS format for me to have a look at, especially if I want to do anything a bit more more investigative, so I can take it a bit further. So there are other things that I can do within here. It might be that actually seeing it by country is useful, but what I would really like to see is it by product hierarchy. So what I can say now is I can say swap country, especially if I can spell, swap country for product. And if I start writing product, it will show me product hierarchy is available within this query, and I can just ask it to swap one with another. Brilliant. And what you can see now is that because I asked for the product hierarchy, I then got the breakdown all the way through, so I can break down all my products down to quantity and sales. Brilliant. Just so easy. Well, that's great, but wouldn't it be great to be able to see more information? So I'm going to go back to my little chatbot, and within here, I'm going to ask it to add the date, year. I can just write it in, but actually what I can just go down here. There we go. Add that dimension in to the column. So I just wanted to show it in both columns, so both quantity and sales. So it will now bring in the last 2021, 2022, and 2023 into both of our measures. There we go. So that's in there too. And if I go down my product hierarchy, I can see subcategory all the way down to product level. All that information is there, which is amazing. But what happens actually if I would like to see it as more of a filter rather than having the whole thing? Wouldn't it be good to have it as a filter? So that's also really easy. So what we can do now is that we can pop it in there and we can say, right, could you add the date? We can do date year as a drop-down filter. There we go. And you can now see that we've got that lovely drop-down filter that we've got here now for by year. And again, we can have it all the way through. So the last thing that you might want to do as we started off with country is that you might want to add country back in, but perhaps this time as a filter. So what we can do this time, just to show you, is I can just record it, so I don't even need to do anything other than speak. Please add country as a drop-down filter. And there you go. What we have now here is the ability to choose it by country and year and by product category, subproduct category, and all the way down to the product itself. And all that by using a chatbot and natural query language. Just love it. Hope you enjoy it too.